from Target Field in Minneapolis, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Our starter in this one, Connor Prelip. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
First pitch, 6-10.
The 1-0. Up the middle, Culpepper. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first.
Well, I hope that's not a sign of things to come in this one for either side. We want to see a good, clean game in this one. An error on the first play of the game kind of makes you wonder, but it's a great chance for this visiting lineup to strike first.
Here's Turner now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Just starting out here at Target Field. A little bit low, and it's 1-1. Prelip measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Way inside, gets out of the way.
That's a ball.
Schwarber on at first, nobody out. Fouled off the plate, they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And that one fouled off. First and second here, no outs. Right through there for a strike. Struck him out looking. And that is a big first out.
The second baseman.
Take a look at the lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Two on, one out. Late on that fastball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runners at the corners here, one away. And here comes Alec Boehm. This to third. Fires to second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Jesus Luzardo. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And there's a base hit to left. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former 2nd overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And a big swing and a miss. Strike 2.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
No.
That
Ball
misses
2.
the zone, and that's ball 2. Man at first, 1 away. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. Cut off, throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
One out, runner at second. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a bouncer. A rise. 2 away.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Runner at third, 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. The 0-2. This one in the air, right field. Base hit into the outfield. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Runner at first with 2 away. Luke Keeschel, the next Twin up to hit. That's in there. That's strike 1. And
Ball
the
one.
sweeper misses. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Jackknife's out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We finished 1 inning here in Minneapolis. It's the Twins 2 and the Phillies 1. Back at Target Field, top of the second, Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies.
Sosa.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Stop.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
One down, Phillies down a run. Way inside.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at-bat.
And now 2-2. Here's a tapper towards short. Culpepper whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Batting 8, the catcher, JT Real Muto.
Here's JT Real Muto. Pitch is in there. 0-1. On the ground.
That's a foul ball.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that one ripped into right. It drops in, gets away a little bit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Derek Hill.
The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Real Muto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's to third, and that one finds its way through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Just one of those seeing-eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Here comes Real Muto around third. He'll score, and the Phillies tie the game. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Buxton gets under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. 2-2 game. Bottom of the 2nd, and now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Late on that fastball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And that one up and in. Look out.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Hit in the air, right field. Harper under it. And there's 1 away.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Ryan Kreidler.
Ball.
Tied up here in the early going. And foul ball. Into center. And it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
So up next, Kalen Culpepper.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Here's a 1-2. Line drive, base hit right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Next for the Twins. The
Just a
left fielder,
cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that is out of play. Two on, one out.
Ball, no.
And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And now it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
25, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
There's the strike. Sliced hard but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
On to the third inning, and now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, to try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one fouled off.
Ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball.
Up the middle, Culpepper. Now the throw to first on the run.
Yes,
pretty
you're
nice
out.
play there.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Luis Arise.
That one ripped, but foul. Out to center. And that quickly, 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Alec.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 so far.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Bottom of the inning, and now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Outside, ball 1.
No.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2-0. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Right through there for a strike. Just misses. And it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
It's a leadoff walk.
First base.
And that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Lewis.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And that's
Ball
downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And there's a ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. Jeffers gets his lead at first with nobody out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Bell up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's a 2-0. That one fouled hard the other way. Swings and misses. And the count now even up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Next for the
And that
Twins,
is a big first
the right
out.
fielder, number 15, Luke Keyshaw.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. He'll score, and the Twins have the lead.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Brooks lead, the next Twin up to hit. Line drive. He hauls it in, 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
There's the strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the last half of the third. Comes up empty.
That's
Too
a
close
ball.
for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Sosa coming on. Makes the catch. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back in Minnesota, start of the fourth, Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies.
Sosa.
Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. See you later. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they tie it up. It's 3-3.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
That one fouled off. In the air on the infield, Bell. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
JT Real Muto steps in. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And a foul ball. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to second, and that will end the inning. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Twins, Kalen Culpepper.
Culpepper.
Fouled off left side.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And the 0-2.
Ball.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Got him swinging.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder, Austin Martin.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Hammered, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Byron Buxton will hit next.
That's a strike.
Martin leads off first with 1 away. Step off, throw to first.
Safe.
Martin dives back in safely. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And gone. A 2-run shot, and now they're out in front. It's 5-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And a foul ball. The 0-1.
Outside.
And that
Ball,
one is
no.
inside. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. 2 away now. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Designated hitter, Royce Lewis.
Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit.
Hey, high.
Boom. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. It's now 5-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Target Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The batter, number 7.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Turner.
Just missed. And he grounds one to the right side. Not in time.
Yep, he made it.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Boogie doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Hey, high.
The 0-1. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. It's in and out of his glove. Flying around third is Turner. Safe. And it's a 1-run game.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Man at second. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now. Movement in the bullpen. Cody Funderburk, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Nance, the right-hander, also getting loose. 0-2 now.
Ball 1.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the fifth. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton under it. And that's the 3rd out. Bryce Harper with the run-scoring double for the Phils. It's down to 1 at 5-4.
Now pitching for
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Jose Alvarado.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Here's Josh Bell, a switch hitter batting right.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Twins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next,
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
And the 1-0. There goes the runner. Liner caught at second. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off.
up next for the Twins, the third baseman, Brooks Lee.
Brooks Lee, the next Twin up to hit.
Yep.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive. Hill makes the grab on the run. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 5 innings complete. It's the Twins 5 and the Phillies 4. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far.
Now pitching for the
Cody
Twins,
Funderburk on to pitch here.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
No, that's a ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The 1-0. That clips the corner. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. A.J. Minter, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Hoffman also getting ready. The 1-1. Down and in, moved his feet.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
In the air, right field. Keishel moving under it. And there's one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman.
This is Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
The Twins up by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Base hit center field. And the tying run is on base.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Strike one. Step off throw to first.
He's in there. He's
Stop.
safe.
Back in on a dive. Runner on the go. Pitch
Ball.
misses.
No.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Gets him to chase after that one.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
One out and a runner at second. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Derek Hill stands in for the Phillies. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner edges away at second. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with two gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Cody Funderburk is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Tommy Nance gets the ball now.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. And delivers outside. Two on, two outs.
Ball two.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Out to short. Flips it. And very nicely done for the out. Phillies with the run-scoring double. All even at 5 apiece. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Twins, Ryan Kreidler.
Ryan Kreidler.
Foul ball there. And the lefty with the 0-1. Backed
Ball.
off the plate that time. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Alex McFarland. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Bolin getting cranked up as well. 1-2 now. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the
That pretty much
Twins,
split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Pepper.
Too low.
The 1-0.
Ball.
He was late there. Strike one. Step off, throw to first.
He made it
Kreidler
safe.
back on a dive. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And
Ball
that
three.
misses. And the count is 3-1. Austin Martin in the on-deck circle for the Twins. That one clips the outside corner, and the count's full. Culpepper wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder.
Go ahead run on base. Austin Martin, the next Twin up to hit.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center. Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Ball.
One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball popped up. Turner under it. And there's two away.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
No,
A
that's a
mistake
ball.
right here could
Too low.
untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. The Twins with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses. Out number 3. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We're through 6 full. We're all tied up 5-5. Back in Minnesota, top of inning number 7, Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, they're up to 8 hits on pitches early in the count, so that tells me they're feeding off each other, communicating, giving an idea of what that pitcher's trying to do on the mound. They're seeing the ball really well.
Oh, 2 now. Stays alive. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Two. That
Ball
one
3.
missed. And he walked him. A terrific battle at the plate. And now he's aboard as the potential go-ahead run. Slider right there.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. The 1-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Buxton returns it to the infield. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Alec Bohm now at the plate. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. The Phils with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
This one in the air center field. Buxton settles under it, brings it in.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, number 5.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Tommy Nance won't go any further tonight. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Coming out of the
Twins,
bullpen for the Twins, Jeff
24,
Hoffman.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take
Hoffman.
deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Go ahead run on base. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Tried to check
Did
his
he
swing.
swing?
Appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Two on, 2 outs. In there. Got him looking for the K. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Phillies leave a couple. Our score holds at 5 apiece. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Alex McFarland. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Leading up for the Twins, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Strike 2, McFarland, a 6'3" righty, 215 pounds, and he's a native of the Virgin Islands. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Chop to first,
Foul ball.
and it goes just foul. Outside
two.
low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Breaking ball
Ball 3.
misses down and away. Turner. Over to first.
You're out.
1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7th.
Next for the Twins, the designated hitter, Royce Lewis.
Just
Ball.
off the inside edge. That
Ball.
one drifts
No, that's
inside.
in.
Swinging a foul straight back. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Gone. And this place is rocking. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 6-5.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority, and he got that up and out of here.
1 down. Next is switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1 now.
That's a ball. No.
Fly ball down the line. Stop. Takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Twins, the right fielder, number 50, Luke Keisho.
Out towards right center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throws to second. In there.
Hey!
That's a double.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Ryan Kreidler.
And
Hook
a first
ball.
pitch fastball is in for a strike. traffic on the bases with one already in. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Now there's a bullet down the line. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As a run comes in, and they take the lead.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Alex McFarland done for the night, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So a lefty out of the pen, Tim Mesa.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
No.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these two runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Swinging a ground ball. Fires to first on the run. In
He's out.
time. Got him. And that'll do it. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 8th inning coming up. It's the Twins 7 and the Phillies 5. Back at Target Field, we go to the 8th. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one fouled off. The 0-2. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Ground ball left
Foul
side.
ball.
And that's just foul. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. The Twins up by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him looking. 2 down.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Back to the top of the order now. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1. Ball.
In for a strike, and the count is even 2-2. That one drilled left field. That's back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
And we're back.
Leading
Stepping
off
in,
for the
number
Twins,
16.
The left fielder, Austin Martin.
That
No,
misses the
down.
zone. Ball one. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Ball two.
Next offering is fouled back. To third. Stop. Zips it to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the
The
eighth.
center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a two-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
No, that's down.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. One now. And that clips the inside corner. On the ground right side. Handles, throws to first. Got him.
Up next for the Twins, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Check
Ball.
swing. He held up. And that is ball one.
Ball.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
The 2-1. Just missed. Bounce to the left side. Real Muto to
Out of there.
first. And the Twins go 1-2-3. It's the Twins 7 and the Phillies 5.
Now pitching for the
Here comes the
Twins,
closer here in the
number
ninth,
94,
Yoendrys Gomez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
Ball one.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout. No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
Swing and a bouncer. Kreidler throws to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So now the Phillies down to their final out. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. The Twins trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton under it. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.